A very good evening to you and welcome to Citizen Business at 9. I am Terry Anchebet. Now, the government wants the World Bank to cut the red tape that has slowed down the timely delivery of projects funded by the bank. President Uhuru Kenyatta has said the government is ready to absorb additional capital inflows from development partners, adding that removal of hurdles hindering access to funding from the World Bank would greatly spur the country's development. Now, the president said this while hosting 9 World Bank executive directors for a breakfast meeting at State House, Nairobi earlier today. The meeting came against the backdrop of the World Bank's announcement of a new 4-year country partnership strategy that will see the World Bank provide up to 365 billion shillings in financial aid to projects in the energy, education and transport sectors. The bank has already disbursed 27 billion shillings to fund the establishment of a mass rapid transit system comprising the construction of a road and railway network at a cost of 98 billion shillings.
There are some challenges that we also face as a result of problems originating from the bank itself. Nairobi has grown leaps and bounds, but yet we've been in negotiation and discussion with the bank to improve our main artery, which would really help ease transport and congestion in this city. But we've been discussing this project, I think, for the last 10 years.
Now, Equity Bank is set to venture into the cashless fare payment market with its own prepaid card in conjunction with MasterCard. Equity Bank Chief Executive Officer Dr. James Mwangi has said the card will replace the Beba Pay card, which was launched in partnership with Google in the year 2013. But as Patrick Igunza now tells us, Equity's re-entry into the fray comes at a time when the implementation of the Cashlight system is facing technical glitches and general consumer apathy.
For the last 2 weeks, providers of cashless fare payment cards have been pitching camp in various bus terminals in Nairobi's central business district. This coming in the wake of a directive issued by the National Transport and Safety Authority to all public service vehicles and commuters using Nairobi's Kencom, GPO and Ambassador stages to transit to the cashless system. But not everything has gone according to plan, according to the NTSA.
Our teams were on the ground. There were little hitches here and there that are technical in nature. That is expected of any new system.
This was the same predicament that faced 9 Matatu SACCOs plying Jogoo Road a fortnight ago, soon after they announced that they would phase out the use of cash as a means of paying fare.
Tuko na mashini, lakini sasa hiyo unajua hiyo mashini lazima pia mfundishwe. Hamwezi kuja hiyo gadget mwanze kufinya na mjambio. So first of all, watu wajasomeshwa hiyo sambo venye natumiwa. Sasa kuna venye tunaweza endelea.
These false starts have been blamed on a number of technical issues, largely arising from the inability of the existing cards to operate seamlessly across their respective payment systems. Caught in this confusion are the commuters, with some of them contending that their freedom to choose has been violated.
The government does not come and make sure that I own a Galaxy Note. I can go with my 1000 phone. So that choice in terms of commuting, paying, needs to be given to Mwananchi. Let a Mathare man or an Eastlands man like me be given my choice. If I want to use a card, let me use the card. If I want to use a card, let me use it.
What now remains to be seen is whether the teething problems that have accompanied the implementation of the cashless fare payment system so far will be surmounted quickly. Patrick Igunza, Citizen Business, the digital edition.
Meanwhile, national power distributor Kenya Power's pre-tax profits rose by 53% during the first half of its financial year to 6.4 billion shillings. Kenya Power's managing director Dr. Ben Chumo has attributed the profit jump to increased power sales as well as higher power tariffs. The power utilities revenues during the 6-month period increased by 40%. to 37.6 billion shillings, but its power purchase costs increased by 46% to 20 billion shillings due to additional generation capacity charges arising from the injection of an additional 280 megawatts of geothermal power. This as its transmission and distribution costs rose by 7.7% to 10.4 billion shillings amid its ongoing upgrade of its national distribution network. Kenya Power is also planning to introduce a smart metering system to ensure accurate billing for its large customers while reducing its overheads. The Kenyan shilling has appreciated further against the US dollar, helped by foreign dollar inflows into the treasury market. The home currency is now exchanging at an indicative rate of 91 shillings and 35 cents buying, 91 shillings and 49 cents selling versus the dollar. To the euro, the shilling has eased slightly to 104 shillings and 20 cents buying, 104 shillings and 39 cents selling, while exchanging at 140 shillings and 24 cents buying, 140 shillings and 50 cents selling against the sterling pound. Well, let's come closer home. The Kenyan currency is exchanging at 7 shillings and 47 cents buying, 7 shillings and 57 cents selling to the Rwandese franc. Commercial banks are buying that Tanzanian shilling at 20 shillings flat and selling it at 20 shillings and 14 cents. Against the Ugandan unit, the Kenyan shilling is trading at 31 shillings and 23 cents and 31 shillings and 39 cents selling. Well, thank you so much for keeping us company. You have been watching Citizen Business, the digital edition. I am Terry Ann Chebet. Have a good night.